Oh my goodness, you guys. I have so many random things to share with you guys today. Orders from lots of different places. So if I have links to any of them, those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. It's mostly HSN. There's Amazon stuff. I think that's it. Oh, and Hunkydory. So I ordered from Hunkydory Crafts themselves. I do not have any kind of affiliate relationship with them. They don't do anything like that, it appears. So this is just stuff I picked up. They shipped out pretty quick. I think I ordered the 20... Well, I don't even know what day today is. I'll have to figure that one out, but it was just a few days. Literally the first time I think I ordered from them was last week, so we're already on Wednesday, Thursday, whatever today is of this week. So it didn't take too long is all I'm trying to say. Also, thank you guys so much for putting up with my ill-sounding voice. Yep, feeling a little better today, but mostly still dealing with a cold. Okay, so these things I actually picked up through Amazon, which was interesting. Some old die cutting or like Hunkydory type magazine type of boxes. I really love these things. This is interesting because this one looks a little bit worse for the wear, but it should be okay. I just like what was in here and I couldn't find it anywhere else, so I ordered on Amazon. Plenty of times you'll find something there that, excuse me, where you might not be able to find them somewhere else, which is really interesting. And I think it was actually fulfilled by Paper Wishes, so if that lets you know. But interestingly enough, this wasn't on Paper Wish's site. So, and I've never actually ordered from them, so maybe I'll do that in the near future. But this one's pretty cool. It has the heart die. It has this really pretty like filigree die. It looks like it says the word love right here with like little champagne flutes. I love the embossing folder in there. You can see with the little hearts. And then the acrylic stamp set. This one does actually come with some papers. It is just a really old die cutting edition. And I don't know if it's really old, but it's old enough where it's hard to find anywhere else. I like that one. And then I grabbed some Hunkydory ones. They came separately, but let me see. There's that one. This is the volume 10. And, oh yeah, you know what? Actually, there's only one Hunkydory one. This one here. Says stunning gift ideas and etc, etc. Of course, I just want the papers and whatever else is in here. I also in the HSN orders is a bunch of stuff that I picked up whenever they did that last weird craft day that had like, you guys, oh my gosh, I always read comments just to make sure, the reviews, even if it's Diamond Press, if it's whatever else I might have picked up, on HSN, I always just like to see what people are saying. And it seemed like people were pretty upset that it was the same Today's Special that Crafts Companion had brought out a few months ago, but like at, 2/3 of the price or whatever, like a 30% off. And then there was just a lot of comments about that. So I was like, yeah, it was a weird day, right? Other than the $5 cart, it was like, okay. But I did pick up quite a few things that I had my eye on. So that's what I have here. I think it's mostly Studio Light stuff. And I've already shown you the other items that came in earlier. But the Studio Light things always take a while. Nellie's Choice, because I think they're warehoused with Ecstasy Crafts, so they just always seem to take like a week to send out, and then it takes like a week to get here because they're in New York, so that just seems typical. But I do have some of those things to share with you guys. You Are Beautiful, the die says, and it has a little like corner die cut, little tiny butterfly. I love the little teacup, I don't know if you can see that, in the embossing folder, and then a set of stamps. They're just random stamps. It looks like just a bunch of different flowers and things. But of course for me it's, Our Beautiful papers. And so I'm really excited to get my first order from Hunkydory in, so we will check that out. But this is just pretty, and of course I'll work with this, so I'll open it up when we get there. And this one's from Tattered Lace. Really cute stuff. So the other day I'm randomly looking to see about like Scrapbook Expo and if they're having them or what's going on with that, and I thought Local King had said they were going to be at one of them, but they were at another one in Orlando. It wasn't the Scrapbook Expo one, called like Stamp Fest, and I was like, what is this? I never even knew of it. I wish I had known of it when I lived in Georgia. I would have gone. Really cute. So I guess they do it a couple times a year, and they were there. And I'm not sure why I'm bringing that up, but I just remember Tattered Lace is like being one of the companies that's where I would find their stuff mostly, as I expos or something like that, a little more boutique-y. But anyway, really cute. I love the die. I love the shapes of this. Like, I wasn't even looking for this, but Amazon recommended, and I was like, oh, that is cute. And then it has this cute little die with the balloons in there. It's like an embossing folder. It's like a half pattern. I don't know if you can kind of see what that looks like down in there. Kind of different. So I'll see what they're intending it for. That's what it looks like. It's like you run your paper on one side and then the other side. Maybe it's a way to keep the cost down, to do this. I don't know. And then a stamp set that's really cute. Again, just acrylic stamp set. I think the only people that do photopolymer stamp sets in like these kind of kits is Tonic. At least that's what I've seen. I don't know. Cute papers. I really got it mostly for these other items here. And then, of course, some inspo there. So those are just a few items from Amazon. Now I have two. What's so funny is I have a box from Hunkydory and two packages, but one's kind of like this from HSN. And then a box. And when I went to pick them up, oh my goodness, they must have been like 50 pounds. And then I thought about it, well, it's all paper. So that makes sense. Because it's mostly paper and dyes. So it was just super heavy. I told my husband, I'm like, you should have picked that up. I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, let me get the super heavy. So these are from HSN. And this is the Flight of the Butterflies. Yay! The Merry Magic luxury card inserts is what it says. Now these being luxury card inserts, these are the thinner sheets. I think the 140 GSM. And we were just talking about this and one of my friends here said, oh, remember when you went through the bear hugs or whatever, the Hunkydory set with the bears, bear love, teddy bear love? I can't remember the name of the set. That I said, oh, there was typing paper in there, and it did look like typing paper because it was turned backwards like this, and I didn't pay attention to that. The other side has a print. So these are just, again, lightweight papers. It says 140 GSM, and I totally gave you guys weird numbers for that the other day. It's thicker than typing paper, but not as thick as even, like, the weakest cardstock. So it's definitely, like, a heavyweight printer paper. You know, it's like 20, 30 pounds or something like that. So that's what it is, and it's just pretty papers you can cut up and put on as inserts in your card so your card looks finished, and then you write your sentiment on that so it still looks pretty. So that's all this is. Even though this is Mirror Magic, you think, oh, it's going to be something cool, but it's just papers that have a very faint, pretty design. And again, you know, here they're showing if you just fold it in half and put it in your card. These are A4. You can just cut a piece of it, and if you're going to fold it in half, yes, this is over here, but at the same time you are going to write on this side. So it just works out. Cut it up, fold it, whatever works for your project. I have another set here. This is Forever Florals. Again, just inserts. That's all it is. Really pretty stuff, but very faint. Again, this one, if you fold it right in half, let's say you're making a huge card, I don't know, or if you cut it down, this pretty part is going to be over here, but when you write, you just have that prettiness there. So that doesn't bother me. But again, if it does, cut it down. And this is the Flight of the Butterflies Merry Magic Collection. And this is the one, yes! Oh my gosh. I told you guys, I learned later to get 2 of each pack. And I think I only got 1 of this one, but if there's more, like I said, I'll link everything in the description box. I'm going to get another one, because this is the one that is printed on mirror card. And there's always 2 of each sheet, right? And what's so pretty about this stuff, it's just like you can see that shimmer through it. So obviously this is shimmery paper because it's on mirror card. And I think they had mentioned the way they print these out is like, okay, let's say this is like an antique bronze mirror card or whatever. They print it in black and white because the black blocks like whatever's going on. And then they print again over that with whatever the images are. So really interesting. And really, I mean, look at that with my hand. That's so cool. I like it for this design. I don't know if I like it for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like this looks like very kind of steampunkish, you know, I don't know. I like it for this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so anyway, so we have these. There's always 2 sheets of each. So there's another one of this one. Oh my gosh. Looking forward to playing with this. These are thicker. These are like your card base, you know, matte layers, whatever it is you want to do. Cut those up. Again, they're A4. Just kind of super cool. It's making my camera freak out. I'm sorry. And then when you get back here, I think that's all that is in this one. Yeah, this one doesn't have the inserts because the inserts are over there. Sometimes you can buy a whole kit where it comes with everything. But the inserts for this one were separate, which we just saw them over here. Okay, so I don't know why this came separately from this other stuff. Because, ooh, no, I'm trying to put it down in a way that doesn't make a big mess. Okay, this is also from HSN. And let me open this up. This box is heavy. I'll be right back. Why this box is heavy? It's just like a stack of papers. Okay. Oh, yes. So this is the Flight of the Butterflies Mirror Magic CAD. And these are interesting because a lot of times what they do with this is they cut it up. And I don't know how much of that I'm going to be doing. Maybe I'll start getting into it. But they do a lot of fussy cutting. And, you know, we are not fussy cutters this side of the pond for the most part. But just gorgeous. I mean, you can die cut this and have that prettiness there. Obviously, you're going to cut some away or just matte and layer it and then put a sentiment. I mean, I'm thinking Tim Holtz, some of them are little words. That'd be really pretty. So again, on that Mirror Magic design type. Awesome. So I'm happy to have that. this Studio Light set again with a little lantern, and then last time, this one's called Winter Garden Collection. I have the other little lantern. I thought they would look cute together, so it's really sweet with that little candle you can pop in there. Look at the little lock. I mean, it's just really sweet. And I love it says "Stay Cozy," and this beautiful big nice size heart that you can just put, you know, center there. It has the background, and then it has the inlay. Actually, it's not an inlay, it has the edge, so it's the background plus the topper layer. Oh, I was wondering how big this was. I thought this was just a fun idea. It's called Stitch It Creative Canvas, and you know, again, sometimes they're in centimeters and I don't do the math. I'm just like, whatever, it's a good price, I'll just grab it or whatever. This is so big. So it comes with this big square and then this inlay. So again, you can mat it, I guess, if you wanted to, but you can do any design on here that does, you know, whatever count, right? If you're into cross stitch or whatever it is that you kind of know about that. How sweet. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be fun. A grunge die. I have been waiting for this one. It goes in and out of stock all the time. And then I was like, do I already have this one? But I'm pretty sure I don't. I went through my collection. Whenever I'm not sure, I always like look through my old orders, and on HSN you can put like a product name or what you think it might be called. Now that's hard with these guys because Studio Light doesn't really give them names. It's just like numbers, you know, but grunge, right? Grunge collection or whatever. And that's how I look for things. Because to me, it just looks so familiar because I'm always trying to get this one that I'm like, do I have it? I'm like psyching myself out. But it has this cool tag. It has a matte piece. Then this guy, it's like a ticket that's all crazy looking. And then just some fun things. Again, our little reinforcements, just some weird organic shapes, and like this little guy that's like a little scribbly thing. Really sweet, really fun. Looking forward to using that. Let me get rid of this. Okay. There is a stack of stuff in here. No wonder this weighed so much. Let me make sure that's everything. Okay. I will say they packed it very nicely so that the paper wouldn't get damaged. So this was like at the bottom, and this was here, and then they shoved stuff in here so it wouldn't like move around in there, which is very nice. Oh yes, so this is Studio Light paper. I don't really have any other papers, like any of them, so I thought this was a fun one to get. It's the Winter Garden Collection. Really pretty papers. There's, I think there are 2 of each. 2 times 6 double-sided papers, yeah, so there's 2 of each. These are the designs, the double-sided. And these you can fussy cut. Again, they love that kind of thing, but we'll see. Because they're not die cut, they're just there. So we'll try that out when we get to that. I'll definitely let you know what I think. This is the cutest, the Woodland Story. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. Just adorable. I will definitely review them, just give you a little idea of what this kind of looks like. Just a totally different look. So what's going to be interesting for me is working with this Hunkydory stuff is that it has a very distinct look. Like, how do I mix that with die cuts? I don't even know if you do, because basically they're already die cut for you, you know, other than the other papers. So we'll see. Maybe we can work in some swirls, some things here and there just to make it a little bit different. I don't know. But either way, they're pretty much ready to go. The adorable squirrel pattern packs, I just thought this was cute because it's like craft patterns. And so hopefully you can see this one has little hearts. This is like a stripey. And these are the different patterns that are in there. I'll show you that last thing. I don't know why I put it to the side, I guess because it's another magazine. The Acorn Woods Buddies Special Day. Super cute. It says makes at least 16 cards. And that's always, you know, they do give you 2 of each of the designs. This one, that's interesting. Yeah, so there must be 4 of each, or 4 designs, 2 of each, so it's 8, 8, and 8. And so if you cut something down, you know, you're probably going to get your 16 cards. Like, even this has toppers. Like, you're not going to put all these on one card, right? So you can do several different things, but I think it makes more cards than 16. But this one's super cute, so you have that. And then I did get some regular paper, because I don't have any of their cardstock, so I wanted cardstock that I can then just, hopefully goes back to the colorways, right? So it matches really nicely. So this is a big, adorable scoreable. I got this on HSN. I think it was on sale. They have it on, obviously, Hunkydory's site. They have it on Craft Stash. They have it at several different places. So I just go for the best price, of course. 50 sheets. And this is the 2021 to 2022 colorway. So supposedly this matches all these different sets that I'm showing you right now. The newer ones, right? This is the Forever Floral Spring Melody. So whatever's in here is actually in that other paper pack too, if I was looking at the colors, but I just wanted more of this because it just looked really pretty. White core, of course we can sand it, you know, file over it whenever you do embossing, all that pretty stuff. And they are A4 size. So that means they're about 8 1/4 by almost 12 inches. I think it's like 11 3/4 or a little around there. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm already not feeling great. And then the humidity, it's been so gross. Just makes you feel like, ugh. Forever in Our Hearts Deluxe Craft Pad. Just a really pretty silver and floral, it looks like orchids pack. I am going to do something with each and every one of these packs, so you will see that coming up. But this looks really pretty, very elegant. Now, this one kind of gives me a wedding feel, but not necessarily. These are the Welcome to Fairyland inserts. Again, the inserts, like this type, are just the 140 GSM thinner weight stuff. So I guess you could layer it, but they make it very muted, so it'd be hard for me to use this and then like build off of it. But we might be able to, like this little background, you know, super cute. I also have more of the Welcome to Fairyland stuff, that's why I have that. Twilight Forest, this one I tried, even though it's kind of out there for me, it's very much reminds me of like the Enchanted Garden type things that Crafts Companion does. The colors are really different. I'm really gonna have to think about this one, how I want to put it together, because it's very, very different. I mean, look at that. But it all has that same kind of... This one actually has the black. I wonder if it's shiny. Let me see. So usually it's gold or silver or something like that. Let's see if we can take a peek. Well, I mean, it's satin look because that's how they do their paper, but... Oh, it's a whole pad. Okay, this one's a pad. Yeah, it's not... I don't know, it's hard to tell. You see how it's shiny, but I think it's shiny because the paper's shiny. I don't think it's shiny because the black is foil, but something like that. And then this is just a magazine that you can find pretty much anywhere. I just had grabbed it, and actually this probably costs more at HSN than like Craft Stash or somewhere else, but there it is. Again, it includes the paper pack. This one has a stamp set, and I think that's it. I don't think this one has a die. But anyway, so there's that. Now, this last box is from Hunkydory themselves, and so I'm going to open it up and I'll be right back. So like I said, with Hunkydory themselves, I don't have any kind of relationship with them. You can find them, I think it's hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. And then they kind of do like what Crafts Companion does, where like they have deals every day and then they sell out, or it's just that day, or so it's kind of chaotic as far as what I'm going to show you is. You know, obviously I'm not going to say, well, this was $4.99 and this was this, you know, whatever. Also, it's in pounds and you can translate it to dollars if you want, or you can do your own conversion. That's what's always tricky with me with those kind of sites, because like if you use PayPal, PayPal's going to do their conversion, and sometimes they add more money to it, right? They take a little more money off the top because they're like, oh, the conversion rate today is this. And so normally, this is me just shopping. I use a credit card better, and I usually use a card that doesn't charge foreign transactions. Now, I don't know if it's even that like involved shopping with them, but that's what I do. So that's all I'm saying. But anyway, I got their little meadow mice, so cute, and they're perfect pansies. So they have a thing that they call like a free gift, which it is and it's not, because if you pay shipping for it to the US, it's like $18, so you're pretty much paying for it. Unless you buy a certain amount of product, then you get free shipping, and I think it's over $120 US dollars. So, and then it will be free. But generally they put out a kit, and they put out a larger kit that includes the free kit, but then with everything else. So of course you want that, and that costs, you know, 12 or 13, 14 bucks, whatever it is for. So you're still handing it over, you know. But this is the pansy one. We'll look at that in a minute. That's the tag kit. This is the Meadow Mice bite-sized book. So with this one, again, they give you a ton of the same picture or image, because you're supposed to... Well, if you want to, you don't have to do anything. You decoupage it. What I do like is that it is a little bit thicker than like the really thin stuff, you know. So look how cute. And this one isn't actually shiny, which is interesting. So, you know, you have several of this little guy. So let's say that's your background one. And then the next one, you're going to cut out just the house and the little guy. Okay, maybe next time you cut just the little guy. And then next one, maybe you just cut his face. But you've already wasted all those pieces, right? So that's why they give you several of each image. I think they do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was already 5. 6, 7, oh, 6, maybe 6, I don't know, 12 different designs, 72, so yeah, so they give you 72 sheets of 12 different designs, so yeah, that's 6 of each, right, 6, 60, 12, yeah, 72. I picked up some of their foam tape because I wanted to try it, and actually this is even thinner. I like that. It's a little bit less thick than like the one I normally use, so that's cool. But we'll see. It's not very much though. Usually my rolls I get are like this big. So we'll try it out, see how it goes. Picked up some other items that were on sale at the time. These beautiful wings. I just love that. I mean, look how many are in here. So pretty. And they're all paired up, so it's not just like one and then you have to flip one over or whatever. You have left and right, left and right. Ooh, layers even. A lot of these things, the Moonstone dies, they'll have like stamp sets that coordinate, which I never pick up, it seems like. So I'm trying to do that with some of the Moonstone dies I picked up from Craft Stash the other day. But this is really cute. This is a little seed packet, packets of love it says. And then you can pop that in there if you want, like it says this, but you don't have to put that. Really sweet. I just thought everything that came in that was cute. We have the Filigree Florals, which are gorgeous, and look at how big that is. That's got to be 5x7, just eyeballing it. And then, of course, layered words, which I thought were cute. So you're so cute, make a wish, here for you, and then they have their background with the stitching, which I love. And they're not inlays, they cut their own words, and then you pair it up on top. And, okay. You guys know, maybe no, you don't know, but whenever I start getting into a company that I'm kind of new to, I mean, I've heard of Hunkydory, obviously, I've seen their stuff, and I have old magazines, like really old magazines, but that's where I used to always get their stuff, is the magazines, right? I'll just pick up a ton of things, and then after that, I'm chill, right? Like, whenever I saw Tonic, I didn't know Tonic was doing online, or Spellbinders even, like, other than what you see at the store, I didn't realize that they had a huge site, so I dive in, pick up a bunch of stuff, and then, you know, I kind of just chill, right, later on, just a few things here and there. So, this is the Forever Florals Deluxe Craft Pad in the Matte-tastic, and it is just so pretty, so of course, now I grab two. And not always, but most of the time. So I grabbed two of those. We will review these, we'll go over them. Teddy Loves, I had to get another one of this one. I mean, this is just so cute. This is the one we were talking about earlier. That had the little faint sheets, and that's what they are. They're just the inserts. So this is part of the Meadow Mice Matte-tastic selection. So these papers coordinate back with the Meadow Mice thing. And actually, I'll find that. Here's the insert. Again, I went ahead and ordered the whole kit for that. So instead of it being free this month or whatever, because they just kind of put this one out, I paid for it, right? To get the larger set. So this has the 4 die-cut toppers and then the little sheets, and then you can buy more of them. You don't have to just get the one. You know what I'm saying? You can pick up as many as you like. So this is the Poppy Wishes Deluxe Craft Pad, and it was, I think, a deal, yeah, with the True Blue. I thought this had 3, but maybe. Oh, you know what? I think the third one might be this one, the Forever Florals. I feel like it was a pack of 3, but it might have been just these 2. Either way, like I said, they have deals and then they go away, so it's kind of nothing I need to go over because it'll be different today, right? Or whatever you watch this. Perfect Pansies inserts, Perfect Pansies toppers. This was the free gift, so since they have a new one, this one's not free anymore. Like, you can't just get it free, but you can buy it. If they're still available. The whole set was not available anymore, so I just grabbed what I could. That's what the little tag is. This one's interesting. Confetti Burst. I think this was just on sale during that day. It's very different than what I would go for, but I wanted to try it out. It was a good price. This is the pattern pack, Adorable Score pattern packs. The reason I got this is to go with the poppy paper in case I needed more paper or something else, to finish these off. So I thought these really complemented like what's going on with this, with like that dark orange and red and black. So grab those. This is another pattern pack that just looks so pretty. I mean, look at all the stuff that's going on in here. Florals and all kinds of fun things. So I grabbed that to go with pretty much anything else. I think this was a 3-pack at this time because I wouldn't have bought this one, to be honest. But it's okay. So it's there. And it's really cool, like vintage looking stuff. So we have that. It'll be fine. And then the little Meadow Mice. Again, this is the one that supposedly is free this month. Did I already show that? Or did I get another one? I might have even picked up another. Yeah, exactly. So I think I picked up a few because it only has 4. So like there's only 1 of each sheet, I believe, of each of these sheets. And usually they do 2 of each sheet, but since this is like the free gift, it's just the 1, right? So anyway, that is it, you guys. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll have links to the description box. Thanks for watching and listening, even though I'm kind of sickly at the moment. Hopefully it's getting better. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.